I had, last year was my first year doing a solar site, but previous to that I grazed at a New York State park, which was interesting and fairly nerve-wracking because there wasn't the fencing infrastructure, but there was a staff. So the staff was there every day checking on the sheep, which, and not to step, I brought my Electronet.
Oh.
Actually, they bought their own Electronet. And they're, I'm just going to say this out loud, Crown Point State Park in New York would be a great place for they're looking for somebody that wants to do grazing. I'm too expensive because I'm far away and I have to charge for mileage, otherwise it doesn't make sense for me. I worked there, it was great, we did like a big roundup at the end. It didn't look so great on paper because they were not efficient labor-wise with moving the sheep. They're like, oh, it takes 5 guys 3 hours to do this, and I'm like, okay. We'll talk later, you know. They have other situations that can work. They have fairly good forage as well, so it's good for growing good lambs and keeping your ewes healthy. Also, while they were there, we put them in with a lot of invasive plants, and it was amazing to see how much the sheep ate and trampled. That was great. Poison parsnip in particular. While I was working there, somebody from Country Folks wrote an article about me, and then I got my first call from a solar company. I work for Enter Solar currently. I really like working with them.
Enter Solar?
Enter Solar, they're in New York, New Jersey. They do a lot of building mounted sites. This is one of their own, few ground mounted sites. They contacted me, I went and looked at the site, I gave them a price. What they were paying in brush hogging on a 15-acre site was close to 10 grand a year. So I came in fairly close to that. It was a little bit more. They still pay me. They're happy to have me. I'm a great commercial for them.
I saw the YouTube.
Yeah.
I want a pair of yellow coveralls.
You can get them at Maybell.
Really?
Yeah. Anyways.
They go well with sheep too.
Yeah. And so now I work for Enter Solar, and I love it. I go there. It's a 15-acre site. I've done it a couple different ways. Last year I had 45 animals on site. I did 45 days. I do management intensive grazing because I like high quality sheep. I like sheep to be happy and healthy, and I think that means moving them a lot. And I don't care if it costs more money for the solar companies. That's how I work. And they have very good forage on that site, so I love it. I brought lambs. I brought yearlings. I brought lambs. I definitely lost a few sheep. They went missing. I don't know where, how. But none of the sheep seemed freaked out. So I was like, whatever, I lost some sheep. But another thing you have to be, if you're going to do solar grazing, unless you live next door, which sounds awesome, living next door to a solar site sounds like the most ideal thing because you're there, it's almost like it's an extension of your farm. The fact is you have to become a little bit detached from your animals. You can treat them really well, give them a good quality of life. They're living their natural lives, eating grass, being in a herd outside, but there are a lot of chances, and there are things that can happen. I don't know what happened to the 3 sheep that I lost, but I never found their bodies. I figure somebody just took them. I have an insurance policy, so if anything above $1,000 goes missing, I can make a claim if I want to. I get insured through Farm and Family in New York. It's great. It costs $800 a year. It covers all my farmers markets plus contract racing. Now I have become, because there was like a YouTube video that Enter Solar put out, I get like a call from a solar company probably once a week or an email. A lot of things don't come to fruition, but a few do, and I mean, it's pretty cool because it is a green practice, and to address your mechanical mowing, I think you're really missing out on something that could enhance the message of solar with using something that's putting carbon back into the soil, which is what grazing does, which is the opposite of what mowing, mechanical mowing does, especially two-cycle engines. They're loud, which isn't pleasant environmentally. They are a lot dirtier to the air and require petroleum. So sheep grazing does require a bit of petroleum, trucking back and forth. I'd love to have an electric car, an electric truck to make it even more righteous, but we haven't seen an electric truck with any power yet, so yeah, I'm getting there. Anyways, that's it. If you have questions, if you want to get out, if they're doing it, I'm happy to encourage you and give you advice.